Alright, we're playing against a red deck, huh? Okay, so Lance Rapid Split. His hand is awful now. That turn 1 Scorn. Oh, it's not Lance, it was Ame Rapid Split. Yeah, that's what it was. Ame Rapid Split. Um, okay. Playing against Reflect red deck. Usually a test on the draw against these decks, but we are going to have a brutal start. Look at this. We're going to set an Executioner, and then we're going to Scorn him first. I want to see what's in his hand. Is he just completely dead? It's not probably not completely dead because he probably wanted to keep a Resonator and put non-Resonators on the bottom. Okay, so that's what he has here. So even though we basically just discarded a card, he's not putting on a lot of pressure against us, and I'm completely fine with that. He's probably looking at me calling these Darkness Magic Stones and just being like, God damn it. Like, with those splits in hand, he's probably just like, fuck. This mana base is not gonna work out. But here, we should be fine here. If he wants to play the game slowly, I'm okay with that because it gives me time. And I will win the long game if he's gonna just give me time in it. Like he has a lot of dead cards, like just straight up dead cards. Like Split is not very good here. Both splits are not very good. Both Ame is also not very good unless he has Resonators in hand. Unless he just like splits me randomly, then Prisha Pursuant of Exploding Flame. I actually want to think about this. Do I use the Stoning here? Because I'm probably going to tap out next turn. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to Stoning this thing. Because I can Executioner what he plays next. And what's important here is that I actually use my mana efficiently. So I could have just popped Executioner there and been like, yeah, look at my Executioner. But I would plan on tapping out and playing the Nyarlathotep anyway, so it's better just leave the Executioner there since it's already set, instead of having this awkward turn where I tap out and have a Stoning in hand. So you have Ame, Rapid, Split, ×2 of Chaos. Again, I feel like, as a courtesy, he really should just keep the hand revealed. Because new cards are unknown to me anyway, and manually hiding everyone individually is kind of like a dick move, because in real tournament, like I say in a lot of videos, when people do this, your opponent's going to write down what cards you played, or what cards you revealed, so hiding them all like this, like, just, I don't know, it's just taking advantage of the online fact. But I guess, by that same logic, I can just put it in chat here too, like I did. The only thing is chat gets buried by all these, like, tapstone effects and whatnot. Yeah. But whenever I play as a courtesy, like whenever I get thought seized or scorned, I leave my hand revealed. I like to be nice to my opponent. It's untapped, it's online. It's not like in a major tournament. In a major tournament, I am a little merciless. I mean, I'm also kind of nice, but you know, I feel like it's better just to be it's better just to be more courteous, or at least I should say more convenient in a way. I want to hit. There's a stone we're looking to hit. Right now we take as much damage off split as he does. Difference is that he's at 40 life still. So we're gonna go ahead and play this. See if he has like a counter spell. Highly doubt he has a counter spell. I'm gonna call this Reflect Burn. Not necessarily Reflect Aggro. Yeah. Reflect Burn because he is just playing a bunch of burn spells. And all this like card sort of disadvantage, he's throwing away a lot of burn at my face. But what he's getting out of it is not going to be as much whenever I activate Life Gain on Lucifer and gain 9 life. So he's dealt 12 to me off of 2 cards. His split is not going to be very good. I feel like the game plan with this deck is to just throw a bunch of burn and then split for game. Because if I have 5 stones that are all going to trigger off split, then that's 15 right there plus another 12 that he has already thrown at me. Plus another 15 since he had 2 splits in hand. So it's working. My mana base is now working out. So as you guys see, like you guys see me play against a lot of decks on untap that could not beat aggro or burn deck like this because they're just so greedy on their stones. And it's not like they're going to hardcast like an Excalibur X before they get thundered in the face or hit by a Purifying Fire on turn 2. So here I'm showing you what a real local meta might look like. His deck is geared for the online meta and for a lot of local metas where people are playing greedy decks. This is the type of deck that my deck design is designed to combat, the kind that's wanting to play split heaven and earth. And it's paying off here, and unfortunately it doesn't pay off as much elsewhere because people play these greedy decks online and they're like, well, I'm just going to pretend split doesn't exist as a card. I'm not going to Executioner that thing. There's absolutely no reason to. It's not a threat. We're going to simply do the right thing here. We're going to attack. Yeah, we're going to attack. I don't think he's going to run Sign of the Future on me, so I think we're just going to play another Lucifer here. Because right now all of his burns looking pretty bad. And we've got an Executioner set, so if he grabs like a Prisha, he could grab a, what is it? A little Dread. That could be pretty good. Okay, he's gonna grab Susanoo. In that case, I have 2 signs set. Neither are really good here. In that case, it's probably better not to get in for 8, because he's probably gonna Susanoo this thing. And then I care about my Lucifer more. My Lucifer is more than the Nyarlathotep, so he's probably just gonna Susanoo, kill my other Lucifer, swing at this rested Lucifer, and then I'll block. I'll block to save my Lucifer. This way I can play my Lucifer in hand, force him to sack the Susanoo, and then drain for another 9. Got Ame and 2 splits. Yeah, double Ame. His deck is interesting because this is designed to beat like half the decks I face on untap. Like I actually like the fact that he's here because he's the justice we need on untap. People are playing these really greedy decks on untap, and his deck is like, yo, you can't do this because my deck will shit on you. This is the one we hit with Executioner here. Oh. I want to see him equip the Ame on. Or attempt to equip the Ame. That would be most lovely here. Scorns have been really, really good here. I do like the change to Scorn. I used to run zeros, but I really like this change here. He's got flying. So we can gain, what, 18 life here? That's a lot of life. Do people not read the name of my game? Full match with sideboard? Do people not read this? Okay, well that's disappointing. But I almost don't want to upload this to YouTube. God damn. Like, people on here are actually just douchebags. In a way. And that they'll join games and not play a match. And if you think about it, what matters most is being able to test the match. Like, I don't care if he was like, I don't have a sideboard, can I make a sideboard for game 2? And then just made a sideboard designed to combat mine. So we have a really grindy, interesting game 2. I don't mind that. But if my game literally says full match with sideboard, and you join, and I do that because I want to record a full match. Yeah, if you join and then, like, you just, I mean, right? Like, yeah, even this guy's like, sigh. He's probably like, I want to see a full match. A complete match here. Alright, you know what? I like this iteration of the deck, and I don't play that many aggro decks on Untap. It's almost all just greedy 5-color decks nowadays. I'm gonna upload this anyway. I don't feel good about it, but I may need it for my article. So yeah.